Hello, I'm Carl Sunderman with the West Des Moines Community Schools Technology Department with a quick demonstration of how parents can add more layers of internet content filtering to their child's Chromebooks. Before we get started, there's a couple things you should know. First, the name of the company used by West Des Moines Schools is Securely. As you hear me refer to the name Securely throughout this video, you'll know that I'm referring to the company who provides our Chromebook web filtering. Second, any changes that you decide to make for your child will only be effective when the Chromebook is used outside of the West Des Moines Schools network, such as your home, the library, the mall, the coffee shop, etc. Third, there are some categories that are always blocked both at school and home. Those categories are pornography, gambling, anonymous proxies, and hate. In addition, for elementary, safe search mode and keyword scanning are also turned on. So let's jump in and have a look at how you can add more categories to this list for when your student is at home. The easiest way to access the settings is to follow the link in the weekly email you receive from Securely with your child's weekly activity report. As a side note, if you're not receiving this email, please make sure your email address is updated in Infinite Campus, as we use that email address to pair your student's web activity with you. So here's that weekly email that I get with my students' web activity. I'm going to go ahead and click Visit Your Portal here at the top or various places throughout the email. And it takes me to my students' activity feed where I can see the different things they've been going to. But to change those parental controls for outside of our network, we can go ahead and click Settings. And then this takes us to our various kids settings. So if you've got more than one child, they'll show up here and you can change different settings according to different children. But these are all the parental controls that you have. So as I scroll down this list, I can see that, of course, as I mentioned earlier, there's some categories that I'm unable to change, but the categories that I am able to block are all listed here. So for example, if you wanted to block Facebook from your student being able to go to that site, we can choose social networking, and we're choosing to block that site. Make sure you hit save here, and by hitting save, that's all there is to it. Now on your student's Chromebook, when they are at home, they will be unable to get to a site like Facebook. Be aware that that does not change the setting for school. When they are at school, they are under the school set of rules, so Facebook would be allowed in that scenario, but this only applies to the settings as you would find them at home. You can also click up here on this plus sign, and you can see that you can deny other websites here specific websites that may not be on our list here. That you're not allowed to add sites to it, but you can become more restrictive with whatever domain you want to add there as well. We hope you find this useful as another tool in the effort to teach your child to be a good digital citizen.